Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Ratchet and Clank, and today we're on planet Orxon, and we need to do the rest of the Clank mission that I didn't do last time. In the last episode we got the fighters, I don't know why I keep calling that, the pilot's helmet, and now we need to go get the infobot for the planet we need to use the pilot's helmet on to get the O2 mask to come back here to play Ratchet, and we can get a couple upgrades. Yeah, there's actually something here. There's actually a few... I want to explain something. There's a gold bolt here I do not like at all, and you will see why. We need a certain weapon to do it too, which is ridiculous, but just the way this game turns with the rocket, you'll have to see for yourselves. This little area right here, the whole Clank thing's not that hard really. You just have to go past this stuff. You can actually punch. You can actually punch these bombs, but they'll detonate as soon as you punch them. So, well, not as soon as you punch them, but they'll detonate after you punch them and they go flying away. Of course, it's gonna be, you know, TNT crates all around here. I did say TNT crate, but I don't know what to call them. Nitro crates? Oh, you little bastards! I think there's supposed to be how many gadget bots? 5, 6? I think there's one down there, right? No, I'm seeing things. Okay. Of course I'm seeing things. I'm always seeing things. That's just how my mind works. And on the last episode, I was just sitting there and laughing my butt off, talking to you about how, like I thought that those episodes of South Park were pretty funny. I'm trying to catch up. I've seen about every episode so far, but usually when like new seasons start, I don't watch for a while, and then I go and then I finally decide to watch them and stuff, and they always make me. They usually make me laugh. So, like I said, the new ones are just. It's not getting old or anything. Kind of. The jokes are getting old. Some of them are getting pretty old, but somehow they just, Matt and Trey just somehow find a way to make these jokes more relevant again, and it's weird. There's been one that's really been annoying me. Like, at first it was funny, but then, like, the second and third time, it's just like, why is this even a joke? There was a... Randy was doing, I know I'm talking about South Park again, but, hey. This should be my last time this episode. There was a part where Randy was... He was Lord, basically. Well, I guess it's some 17-year-old singer, I believe she is. Or pop singer, I don't know. And I guess he dressed up like her or something and started singing this song like, I'm Lord, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then he did it again in another episode. The other episode I seen it in, and it was funny. That was the first time I seen that. Oh yeah, we missed one, of course. I think we did, didn't we? Nope, we didn't. Wow, we actually got them all, huh? That part's kind of annoying, but this is actually the very end of this part right here, is this little area right here. But we need 10 gadget bots we have to find. So yeah, be prepared for that. There's 10 gadget bots here. Of course, this area is pretty small, so you can get all the gadget bots pretty quick. But yeah, like right now we already have like 4 of them. We already have like 3 of them, but you know what I mean. Guys, there's an enemy right there. Attack them. What I recommend is go through the whole thing with all the gadget bots you have now. And then, if like any men die and any of the gadget bots die, then just go back and get them. Take all the ones you have now, and just go with them. Just let them attack everybody. Let them attack all the enemies and stuff like that. Just keep spawning more. Let them die off. They're soldiers of war. Let them fight. You know what I'm saying? Just let them kill off these enemies. Go grab the bolts whenever you need to grab the bolts. Grabbing bolts while you play Clank is really pointless because you're not going to get a whole lot anyway. So, if they're there, if you want them, go get them. Me, of course. Of course I'm going to grab them. But, yeah, he kept doing this, in the new episode I was talking about the handy car. There was Timmy driving him, and then Randy was playing on guitar, singing the same song. It's like, can we just... This joke isn't really that funny. I don't really find Randy that funny anymore. He's a funny character, but I just don't find him that funny, because every time he does something, it's usually just stupid. Or he'll overreact about something that has nothing to do with anything to overreact about, but that's just how South Park is, you know. Speaking of which, am I ever going to play another one on my channel? Out of the 4 games? Probably maybe Chef's Low Shack, maybe sometime. I'd like to do like an 8-round deal of that and show off how that game is. Maybe do like a little co-op fun little thing with that, but maybe. Then the other South Park, I don't know, the shooter, you know, the first person one, it's cool and funny, but I like Rally mostly. And Stick of Truth, probably one day. Probably.
Better not let Ratchet see this one.
Okay, so there was a little mini cutscene, but there's going to be one coming up in a minute anyway. So, let's go down here, head back in the ship, and it should start. When I get in there, at least. So, yeah.
What do you have in there?
Gears, metal filings, dust.
You know what I mean. What is it?
I will show you this, but you must promise to stay focused on our mission.
Is it something about Quark?
Cities are full of smog, swamps are full of muck, and tar pits are full of tar. But here at Joe I Resort, the sun shines 24 hours a day. Visitors get a free O2 mask to explore our warm waters. The benign marine life will welcome you to the big blue world under the sea. You can also use our complimentary flippers to partake in speed swimming. So come to Joe I Resort and leave your world and your troubles behind.
Joy Resort, Pokitaru.
I knew it.
Oh, come on. Switch off your nerd circuits and have some fun. Look, we'll go just long enough to pick up the O2 mask.
Perhaps the extra oxygen will help your brain to function properly.
Yeah, and maybe the salt water will rust your mouth shut.
Okay, there we go. You see what I'm talking about with the whole bickering and bitching at each other thing? It's going to get annoying, but it'll end off later, don't worry. Ratchet will soon realize the error of his ways, and they'll start kissing or something. I don't know. That reminds me of something else, though. Damn it, there's always something that reminds me of something else. But here we go, we're on Pokitaru. Fun fact about this level. Since Size Matters was the very first Ratchet and Clank I actually did play. Yeah. Pokitaru is actually the very first level of that game. Size Matters is not a bad game, really. I don't think it was that bad of a game, but... Oh, I guess we can't do anything here yet, can we? Nope, probably not. Oh, shoot! We have to go to this very... Yeah. Pokitaru's... I think this is like the biggest planet, and it's pretty cool. I like this level, but I don't like the fact of it being water-based. That's the one thing that gets me, is it's all water-based. You'll see what I'm talking about when we go for treasure. Oh, yeah.
Hey, you two are the first friendly faces I've seen in weeks. You are friendly, aren't you?
To you, yes. To him, no.
Well, friend, have I got a deal for you? Since the Blarg began dumping their toxic sludge into our ocean, the wildlife has,
Become ravenous mutants?
Yeah, you could say that. All my customers either left or became lunch. So I'm closing the place down. However, I just so happen to have one, count 'em one, O2 mask left.
How much?
It's not for sale.
But you said...
I said I had a deal, and indeed I do. You boys get rid of those Blarg ships, and it's yours. Just escort me to the other end of this resort, and you can use our jet fighter.
Jet fighter, eh? Alright. But you better not try to stiff us.
Okay. So, I want to say something real quick. I don't actually like this guy. I don't know. I just don't like him. And I don't like the enemies of this level, because these guys take 2 hits to kill. Yeah, you would think like, oh, they'd be like a normal enemy to take out. No, they take 2 hits, and they're very, very irritating. I mean, just strictly irritating. These guys take about 3 hits, so as you can see, that little basic attack. That little Comet Strike or Hyper Strike, I don't remember what it's called in this one. I'm going to call it a Hyper Strike, because that sounds about right, so yeah. That does about 2 damage in total, but you don't actually have to protect him at all, I don't think. You just kind of have to use the flamethrower here. and, you know, just lob at enemies. That's really all you gotta really do right now. You can jump to these small little islands, but I think he just goes back and leaves, so... I could also put on the Sonic Summoner, but I don't really feel any use of it. Yeah, I know it could be used to destroy these guys off, but... Again, I don't like the Sonic Summoner that much. There's a lot of things I don't like. I noticed. But yeah, this whole... As you can see, this whole giant ocean is explorable right there. But, I mean, we can swim in it and stuff right now, but we couldn't breathe. That's why we need that O2 mask, so we can swim and breathe underwater. But Alex, exploring this whole giant, ocean stuff would just take way too long, wouldn't it? So do you know exactly where everything's at? No, I don't. I don't remember how many things there were. Again, there's a map thing that we're going to get later that will actually show us. But there's a gadget that actually helps us with swimming. So we're going to get that in this level, too. We should be able to, at least. I think so. No. No. Different level. Never mind. Yeah, there's actually a different level. A whole different level that has to do with... How do we get back? Okay. I was going to say, like, it lets us back up. But look. I'll swim underwater. See all those crates over there? Yeah. Well, there's like 2, but you know what I mean. There's a lot of them. And this level is just huge. I think this is probably like the biggest planet exploration, the biggest planet you can explore, pretty much. I think so. I don't really know so. I'm not really good with like the whole geographical map system of Ratchet Clank 1, but I'm pretty well aware that this level's huge. Good thing for these guys. I don't know why I'm not using it. Again, I don't like the weapon itself, but I'll just use it anyway. The good thing for these guys is just the suck cannon, because it'll suck them up in one go and then blow them up that way. What sucks is you can't use the suck cannon on like boxes or crates or whatever. In the newer Ratchets, yes, you can. On this one, you can't. So they find out that problem is kind of a problem. They fix it. I recommend just get rid of them. Just use the suck cannon to suck them up. That's the best way. Shooting them out, it works, but I don't like it that way. I prefer the just sucking them up this way. I did actually get a new weapon earlier, and I will show that off when I get the chance. But I don't use it for my Quixel. It's a very powerful weapon, and very underused too, especially by myself. I don't really use it that much. Oh yeah, by the way, these guys, when you shoot them out, I think they do like 2 damage. So they usually are like about like a bomb or something, like a basic bomb. Every weapon in this game does very minimal damage, but it does mean a lot. So you'll see why. Yeah, I mean it's not as strong in radius as a bomb glove would be, but it's still a pretty damn powerful weapon when shot out. Wait till you like get it gold and stuff. That's when it can become pretty damn useful. It extends the amount of enemies you can carry at one time. Plus, it does more damage and more radius of explosion, so... Yeah, I'm not going to go into like the whole specs until later. Until we actually get all the good weapons and stuff, which I'm pretty sure we're gonna. I'll work on that when I play challenge mode. But speaking of challenge mode, I kind of want to talk about that for a bit. Will I do it by myself? Yes. Recording wise, probably no. I'll get I'll get as many bolts as I can to buy all the weapons, and then I'll do like this little bonus video of me showing off all the cutscenes that I haven't shown off, and all these weapons I haven't got and all that stuff, and yada yada yada. But I will not be playing it through again.
Now where's that fighter?
Right there in that locked garage. One tourist crashes a jet, and wham! Lawsuit.
That lock is unlike any I have seen.
Very astute observation, Mr. Shiny. I can't open it either. I don't trust the tourist, and the board of directors don't trust me. So we have a little problem.
We have a little problem. I just want the O2 mask. So if you can't open up the lock, that's your problem. Now cough up the mask.
Well, I can see that you really wanted to fly our jet. So I'll tell you what. Go talk to Bob at his Robo Shack. He knows about these locks.
Okay, so now we're gonna go talk to him in there. I don't know why we can't just maybe, grab it and go. I don't know. I don't get it. But you actually have to pay money for this. I think it's maybe 4,000. I don't remember how much. I remember it cost a lot.
Well, what do we got here? Hey, watch it.
I recognize that work. Y'all been to Seattle, ain't you?
Yeah, he installed the helipack.
I can see that. I taught that idiot brother of mine everything he knows. Look, if you want some real hardware, I can fix this little feller up with a thruster pack. Ooh.
Will it help us get past that weird lock by the fighter garage?
Ah, you know about those gizmos, huh? Well, it sure as heck will. It's got a real special power slam move built right in.
It's a good thing I need this to get to that jet, or you'd be out of luck, pal.
I've got it.
I'll have you fixed up faster than a horny toad a-hoppin'. Well, there you are, little buddy. Better than new.
That's right. I am the man.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh man, 2,000 volts? That was outrageous. But no, really, I thought it was like maybe like 4,000 volts. Holy crap, that was pretty cheap. But here we have that, so we can open the door. But now we got to take this jet plane, fly this around. This is actually kind of fun, but they use this little they use this little mission way too damn much. Just check out what happens. The homing, you have homing missiles and stuff you can shoot. I basically just recommend shooting. Your health bar is on the very far right. It's that little. It's next to the very mini map right there, as you can see. I think if you destroy these guys, I think you get a skill point for doing all that or something like that. No, I think there's like a skill point for finding all the treasure. I don't remember. This level had. I know this level has a skill point here, but I don't remember exactly where it is. You don't have to destroy every single bomb. Well, you have to destroy every single bomb from the back, but as soon as you destroy the last one, the enemy gets destroyed. Holding down X will boost you up. Not the most useful thing, considering the fact that boost just really just It's almost barely uncontrollable, and well, yeah. Missiles are not really that useful unless like I'm like right next to the enemy and I can just blow up a bomb, like blow up a ball sphere thing or whatever these things are right then and there. But oh well, doesn't really matter. These little guys, they're gonna get really annoying, but you know, just find them and take them out. These missions are kind of fun. I like these. You know, they break away. Like I said, the Ratchet Clank 1 missions. You know what they usually do is they just break away.
Well, I guess that should do it. Here you go.
It's about time.
You know, they just break away from like the gameplay in general. So, but now we can actually breathe underwater and also in space. No, I'm kidding. Well, yeah, but there's a detail about that, and I think Ratchet breathes in space all the time anyway. I don't even. I'm not gonna just, you know, I'm not gonna say anything about it. I want to say we have enough time to go back to Orxon real quick. But then I feel like we kind of don't. Depends on what we're getting. Man, this whole game is just... I realize this whole game is just filled to the brim with cutscene after cutscene. That's the thing about this game. It's cutscene after cutscene, like I said. Actually, I think I kind of know what I got time for. Oh, we can't go back there. Well, damn it. Oh, yeah, we have to take the whole way around to get there. Oh, boy. I might have time to go through one path, probably, but this level sucks. I don't like this level at all, and it gave me a lot of trouble. Why do I keep opening that up, thinking I'm going to get something new? It's like a refrigerator. It's like I go back like every 5 minutes just to make sure there's something new in there. Also, the thruster pack, keep it on. You're going to want this. Just keep it on. I know you're probably thinking like, well, the high jump, does it suck? You know, how's the long jump goes further than the regular helipack. The high jump's the problem. The high jump is the problem. It's that. That's the high jump. But you won't need it because your double jump is actually increased tenfold. And he grabs ledges still, I think, too. So that's definitely worth it. I recommend keeping the thruster pack on for the rest of the game. And I know that sounds like a cheap way out. I mean, if you like the helipack, that's fine. You can keep it on. I'm not going to say like you can't. Alright, these blue guys right here. If you run in front of them, they'll actually wake up all these little enemies right here. So it's kind of like a Spyro thing. Like I said, I noticed there's a lot of Spyro kind of, elements in this game. You know, how the enemies work, how the enemies are spawned in, and all that stuff. And I noticed a lot of Spyro detail. If you take this way on the right, you'll get an info bot to another planet. A better planet than this. And, it's funny, it's like I am actually finally remembering all the planets. I'm remembering where all the plans go. I finally played this game enough to where I remember what everything happens. Damn it, just stop hitting me, dick. I think he takes about 3 hits. Yeah, he takes about 3 hits. Man, these guys suck. They piss me off. Oh, man. I should go get some more ammo, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, this thing's definitely good for, like, speeding through the game if you really want to do it. That double jump, man. That double jump's going to come in handy. Also, what's funny is the taunt actually comes in handy this level. And you'll see why when I do it. If I ever feel like doing it. For, like, one little spot. Like one little area, it becomes useful. That's it, like, seriously. Sorry about my buttons mashing here, but I think my controller's finally starting to break. I actually broke in the left stick again, and usually when the left stick breaks in, you know, where I can't do like this. I can still like sprint on like shooter games and stuff, but usually when that one breaks, the whole controller just goes kaput. Oh, I was gonna say. Another thing is the reaction time in this game, or at least mine, sucks. Definitely sucks in this game. Alright, we gotta fill up this bad boy with more ammo again. That's what sucks. I always have to constantly fill it up with ammo. But you know what? I'm just gonna end off this episode here because this all just... I can breeze through it. Just right now, we don't really got time to go through the whole thing, so... I'm going to end off this episode here, and I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time when we play some more Ratchet and Clank. Until then, take care, everybody.